Humans have always been obsessed with their own body. Before hospitals, medicines, or germ theory, we had myths, stories, and legends to tell us how our body worked. Some of these ideas sound bizarre today, but they weren't random. Early doctors studied philosophies and codices and systems to basically understand and make a system for what they were seeing. If we're going to talk about ancient medicine, we're going to be talking about the Egyptians. And you know what they left? They left 2 codices. The Edmund Smith papyrus focused on surgery, and the Ebers papyrus focused on medicine and drugs. They combined observation with ritual, and that combined both the physical and spiritual sides of what they were seeing, and in turn, medicine. Honey, moldy bread, and bark weren't just superstition. They were medicine. They were antiseptics and drugs that we still use today. I mean, how many times for a cold have we used a little honey to soothe our throats? In Mesopotamia, they were all about the stars and astrology and observations. Physicians categorized diseases as either natural or demonic based on the diagnostic technique of pulse taking, checking urine, and observing patterns in the patient. I mean, think about it. Like, obviously, if you didn't have the knowledge of a pulse, feeling a pulse would be like, oh my god, there's something there. There's something that's alive. Maybe it's a demon. It makes sense. They also used omens and incantations and other empirical observations with ritualized benefit. It's really funny how humans try to find an empirical code to impose logic on everything. Like, we really need a story, an explanation. When most people think about Greek ancient medicine, they think about Galen and his 4 humors of blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. But the Greeks went way further than that. For example, they created something called the Hippocratic corpus, which emphasized careful observation and notes, case notes for their studies, which is something that we even do to this day when there's a doctor's visit. Hippocrates categorized disease by type, location, and even weather. Galen performed thousands of dissections, especially to come up with his key contribution of the 4 humors theory. The underlying principle: observation, reasoning, and systemization. The Greeks made sure that medicine is not just a guesswork or magical endeavor. It's something that is reasoned with, something that has a system. Now, the Romans took it one step further, expanding it towards public health and other practical systems. Military hospitals were established to treat soldiers, and surgeons had tools such as forceps, scalpels, and others that would be invaluable to the development of medicine in years to come. They emphasized hygiene, sanitation, and you know what? Record keeping. Medicine became practical and scalable, and for once, it's not just for individuals. It's for the whole community and society. In China, they also codified their texts, and that's where the text Huangdi Niqing, or the Yellow Emperor's Inner Canon, got systemized. The book contained practices for acupuncture, qi, and medicine that we still use today. Doctors here again assess through pulse qualities, and according to their texts, they had 20 different qualities to check through. Illness was seen as an imbalance of yin and yang, or an imbalance of the 5 elements. It may seem mystical, but it was an observable mechanism that was developed to observe, diagnose, and treat patients, even though it may have had both empirical and skeptical claims. Other cultures also developed similar approaches. The Maya performed surgery and herbal treatments, combining ritual and observational practices. Ayurveda in India is classified by the doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which in turn prescribed diet, lifestyle, and herbal therapy. Even framed as ritual or philosophy, these practices often included empirical observations and structured approaches. Humans are always trying to codify knowledge, especially medical knowledge, even before microscopes or textbooks. Ancient medicine was more than just a superstition. It was a way to codify information and to test empirical data. Some were right and some were wrong, but they laid the foundation to modern medicine. Some ideas were wrong and some were effective, laying foundation for modern medicine. And that is the cycle of medicine and life.